Hey everyone! So I'm currently in the process of moving into my new place in New York City because I'm starting courses at the American Academy of Personal Training next week. But I moved in a week early so I could help other friends move in and all of that. But I wanted to get another workout video out there for the viewing pleasures of the general public. This workout was kind of different. I had 1 day left in Auckland, New Zealand. It's old footage, and what happened was I realized that I wouldn't be able to work out for 2 days after this because of traveling within the country and like going on a road trip and not having membership at another gym. So I decided to try and make this a longer workout, not to like hold me over, but because I knew I wouldn't be as active, so I thought I'd like try and do as much as I possibly could with my amount of time. Given that this is very, very long, I don't recommend anyone doing like 13, 14 exercises in one workout because at the end, you're not really doing the exercises properly, as you'll probably see. But I thought I'd treat this video more as like a directory of different leg exercises that you can do, and over the commentary, I'll tell you the different parts of the leg that it will tackle the exercise that I'm mentioning, the name of the exercise. I'll mention how much I did of each exercise, sets and reps, but it'll more depend on how you want to structure your workout. So some people will do 4 exercises in one workout, which is totally fine, and do more sets of them and try and really focus on mastering that exercise, whereas some others get bored easily. Like I get bored very easily, so I'll choose like 7 or 8 or whatever it is and do fewer sets, but like drive those sets home and do all the exercises and tackle more parts of my leg. All of it works. If you're active in the gym, you will benefit from it, I promise. There are more targeted ways to do targeted things, but that's beside the point. So I'm going to get into this commentary, show you the different exercises, and I hope you enjoy. Yeah, I wear like the same workout clothes in a lot of my videos. I'm really, really sorry. I only brought like 5 to New Zealand and I just kept reworking them. So I hope it still works out. Let's go. Let's do this commentary. So the first move that I'm going to start off with is one that I don't see many people doing, but I think that they really should, and that is curtsy lunges. So I usually do them with the barbell on my back because that helps me weight load on the back, so my heel is doing most of the work, and then I incorporate my glutes more, and that's basically usually my focus during like every leg workout. So I did that again, and that's sped up. But basically I do 10 on each leg. I do about a 50-pound barbell, but if you're starting, do body weight. You can also hold dumbbells on your sides, which is kind of cool because then you work on your forearm strength a little bit more and your balance. And then the exercise that I just started a few seconds ago are elevated or deficit reverse lunges. I've seen both names. The reason I like reverse lunges is because they focus more on your hamstring and glute more than your quad. They do work your quad a lot too, and by adding this step, what you end up doing is you stretch the muscle more and you incorporate more tension. More tension, like more time under tension, means more tearing of the muscle fibers. More tearing of the muscle fibers isn't a scary thing. It actually makes your muscle grow more and makes it work harder, so that should be the inevitable goal. These are side step ups. I did these a lot when I was in New Zealand because my gyms in New York and New Jersey don't actually let me step on the benches, so I did them as much as I could. So if your gym lets you, like Planet Fitness lets you, then please do it. I do both this variation. This is a side step up, so this works more of your abductor muscles, so the outer parts of your thigh and your glutes, which are very important to work because even though they're smaller muscles in the major gluteus maximus and your quad, they help create a curve on your body that would kind of be incomplete without them. And this move is split squats. I've talked about these before. Basically, quad and glute dominant work on your balance. They are very, very difficult, and another variation is to do them jumping. So I won't use weight. I'll just stay in place and jump like 10 to 15 times per leg, and they burn so bad. So just push through your heel, and it shouldn't be that. It'll be that bad, but I mean, it's worth it. And these are barbell deadlifts. So I didn't do it, there are no free weight like barbells in this gym, so I did it with a pre-weighted barbell. I did 60 pounds, I think, and so since it's a lighter weight than what I'm used to, I did 15 reps, but start slow, start with a lower weight, keep going. all the weight should be in your heel. If you have a hard time feeling this in your hamstring, your glutes, where you should be feeling it, put smaller plates, like 5-pound plates, underneath the front of your foot, and then it'll help your body readjust its positioning. This is a move that's really awkward to do sometimes, but I really enjoy it because it's a very convenient movement because it's only a dumbbell. You put the dumbbell behind your knee and you just do a donkey kick into the air. I've seen this on Smith machines, but that kind of terrifies me. I've seen it with some type of cable variation, but this way I don't have an excuse not to do them. And this is all glutes. It's all. And if you were to use a lighter weight and move your leg to the side, you could do a fire hydrant. And you could also theoretically do clamshells, which is lying on your side, but you would have to use a really light weight and be very comfortable holding the the dumbbell. But with this way, you can do a lot of weight. So this is like a 30-pound dumbbell and progress pretty quickly because you're using the major muscles in the back of your leg. This is another variation of the step-ups I was doing before. So these are front step-ups. This will use more of the major part of your glute and the major part of your quad. I feel more in my glute just because I refuse to use the front of my foot to step up at all. So you have to train your body to use a concept called mind-muscle connection in order to focus on the muscle you want to work more, so that it knows that that's what's supposed to do most of the work. This is a hack squat machine. Some gyms don't have them, but if your gym does, I would recommend it because it takes a lot of the weight away from your lower back, like a traditional barbell squat would kind of put weight on your lower back, and lets you learn the movement fluidly while also doing a different variation to shock your muscles. This I felt everywhere in my leg, so I can't tell you that it only works one part of your leg, but I would recommend them, especially if you're working on trying to make any of your squat forms heavier or progressing that way. It's a good accessory movement to add in. That and goblet squats, which I didn't do in this video, so I thought I'd add that in there. Also, the next exercise are dumbbell deadlifts. You saw it with the barbell before. The cool thing about dumbbell deadlifts is they're more convenient to do based on equipment because dumbbells are just very, very popular and very frequent. Also, they focus on your forearm strength a lot because you have to hold them separately. And the last thing is the flexibility that you get with the dumbbell, because you can move it along the curve of your leg, is unmatchable. The next thing I did was I love doing narrow high leg press. That's not a good name for it, but I keep my knees and legs close together. I put my feet high on the platform, and that targets basically more of your hamstring and glutes than a traditional stance would. And then one of my favorite finisher exercises are glute kickbacks with the cable machine. Look around your gym for an attachment around your ankle, or you can buy one for a few dollars off of Amazon and take it with you to the gym. They're very convenient, and I think cable kickbacks are one of the best finisher exercises for your glutes just because it's very isolated and you have to work on your balance a little bit. And after doing major exercises like squats and leg press, you tend to feel it a little bit more after the muscle is fatigued. And another variation of this is called a glute side. Okay, I don't think it's called a glute side kick. I just like calling it that. But it's a lot of fun to do and it burns a lot. So this would, again, like the side step ups, target the outer part of your glute. Another machine you can do for this is a glute abductor machine where you push your legs apart, and you can do that sitting or standing. Both are different but effective variations. And you can also lie down on your side and lift your leg up in the air and whatever, which also works. So I'd recommend a bunch of variations, but it's a good muscle to incorporate or remember to work. Sorry. I've been moving all day, so I'm very brain dead right now. Another exercise, I didn't realize I would want to do this until I saw the ball near the cable machine, but hamstring ball curl, possibly. These burn a lot. I didn't like the hamstring seated curl machine they had at the gym because it wasn't very short people friendly. So I decided to do it on a ball that I used, and I used to do this when I was younger, when I had it at home. So it was a major throwback, and it was so hard. I was really bad at it. I'm turning a lot, as you can see. I'm not really stable. Sorry, I forget to make eye contact with the camera because I'm watching the video while doing this. And I think that's another good finisher exercise, especially if you had a long hamstring dominant workout with deadlifts, curls and stuff like that. It would be very helpful. And the last thing I did, I don't know why, but I had some time to kill because I was waiting for someone to finish and I had 10 minutes, so I did body weight hip thrusts as a burnout. And I really did enjoy these. I enjoy burnout exercises, so I usually like go through an entire workout just so I can enjoy the burnout exercise, which is probably cheating, but you know. And burnout exercises basically highlight the concept that I was trying to drive earlier, which is by tearing the muscle fiber more and having more time under tension, you're more important than some realize. And yeah, that's the end of these directory for leg exercises. I have another list that's probably just as long as this that I can show you, so I think I'm going to get that together the next time I have someone to film. Actually, no one filmed me for this, so I think I can probably get away with it. I am in the process of filming a eating disorder video and a veganism video because like I am a vegan, fun fact. So about vegan and weightlifting, I know there's some channels already about that, but I could give my 2 cents and like the 2 people that benefit from it, like. And that's all I have for you today. I know I was going to talk about workout splits, but this video is really, really long already, and I don't want all y'all to. So that's all I got for you, and I will see you soon, very, very soon. I hope, between working and like fitness and like adulting.